Hey y'all, it's me, Laura B at Craft and C with not Craft and C. Oh my gosh, I changed my channel name and I still can't remember it. Crafting for the rest of us. Because, it rhymes with Festivus and I just don't think I know what I'm doing. And it's kind of how I live my life. It's my superpower. Anyway, we'll see if that works. Anyway, so I took these, the apple pies from when we were kids. We go to the Hostess store. Yeah. Anyway, if you have weight control issues, I would not. These are dangerous. I'm telling you, dangerous. Pop them in the microwave for about 35 seconds. Put some ice cream on there. You got pie a la mode, and oh my god, it is dangerous. Anyway, that's what it did. I took this and made them this. This is the first one I did. It's prototype, and all I did was line it, but just Christmas pages all over it. And this is from. Oh, for God's sake, I know who this is. The whole papers are hers, all of them, and I can't remember who it is. Anyway, I chose to close this one by gluing on green ribbon. This is called Christmas Lights, that much I can tell you. Well, I can't even say that for certain. Anyway, they have all these little pinpricks of light, like I forgot to put right here. But all the other ones, when I could see them, I just dotted it, like I missed one there. I dotted it with stickles. But they're really, really gorgeous papers. And on the inside, I put more of hers. Actual big ones. And I stuffed it full. So the first thing, let's just take all these out. Empty everything. So we'll start with the little mini journal. And boy, Howie, and am I warm? I'm gonna have to turn the fan on. I turned the one on the window off because it was too loud. Anyway, so here I just made a mini journal. Got that little tree in stocking. I hope that shows. I know the glare. And there's that. And so I took papers. I have a bunch of 3x3, I think it is 4x4 Grinch themed stencils. They're actually the Grinch. So, I mean, they look just like them. Anyway, so, and here's another one. This is not by the same lady. This is by Luminous Art. So I just stamped every once in a while. Here's some more of her Christmas lights. Here's some of my blackberry stained papers from, good God, 2 years ago. I don't think I did it. I didn't do it last year because I had foot surgery. And I go in on the 16th to find out if my foot has actually healed. And because, she said that it depends on if I stay off my foot. Didn't do that. So anyway, more of that Luminaire. I don't know. Food coloring, spritzed on, dropped on copy paper. And here's Merry Grinchmas. I did this in the Simon Hurley's Solar Paste. I think it was this one, Crocodile Tears. Okay, and here are some stamps. This is by Lorna Taylor. It's not a big set, but I bought them. I know my desk is a wreck behind the scenes and all, so it's just these. I think they were 2 sets, 3 of them: Christmas, Believe, and Snow, and then a Merry Christmas with the December 25th. It's not very warm outside today. I mean, it's in the early low 70s. So I just made this longer, stamped Believe on top of it, and then there we go. I'll pull out journal spot. I don't know, these might be perfect for quick lists, Christmas cards. I don't know. Just because maybe you can write down all the things you want to bake in here, or I don't know. Whichever. The world's your oyster. And then I made a long journal tag, both sides, and again with the stipples. And this one is a pocket C. So we have in the center, if I can even get the thing out. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, here's a card. One of the, excuse my Steph, one of the postcards from one of her kits. I will link everything below. And here's a little tiny Merry Christmas, which I love these. Absolutely love them. Unfortunately, they don't go, you can't do it horizontally, landscape, because, well, they just don't work that way, and I need to reglue that. And then on the other side, we have another Merry Christmas. May it be especially bright and glad, the new year best of all you ever had. Okay. And then this is off of one of the papers. Come on, cool. There we go. So there's that, and this one. I showed you this green one. No, I did not. It's you have part of a white fruit cake and dark fruit cake, which I am not a fan. This is actually the pull to get it out, to pull it out of the thing. Again, I will link everything. And then this was a shaker card out of the same ones, which didn't shake very well. Oops. So there we go. Girls. And then more of that. So how is everyone? This is my second video in what, 8 months. I did one last month. But seriously, with class and all that. So, and then you can tie it that way. Okay, and this was the second one. I tried to do this all in gold. And if anyone can tell me how to put Rub and Buff on there without getting it all over the place, please tell me. All right, so this is a die cut. It's a set. There's Santa and his reindeer, which I used the tulip puff paint stuff. Put a little road off. And then Sniffs, this is the houses. And I just wrapped them around. I need to reglue something. And this, I was going through my Christmas tree. I was going through my stuff looking for something, and I found all these die cuts that somebody sent to me. Anyway, so Christmas tree, and I put gold stickles. And on the back, all over it, I put, these are the, oh, what the heck are they? The pearlescent. I have to be so correct. Liquid pearls. In this one, in bisque. Yeah, because, I don't want to be wrong. God forbid I'm wrong. The backing papers for most, if not all of this, is from, I know her. My mind just goes blank. I will link her below. I see all of her stuff. I have all of it. Came from Freebie Kit. JaneyB Journals. I told you I'd remember. JaneyB. And then I gotta check on her. Last I heard, she wasn't doing so well. I think she was sick or something. Anyway, so I put those all over there. This is a gold ribbon. I'm pretty sure I bet I got it from Walmart. I thought it was wired to match some other wired that I was running out of, and it is not, but that's okay. So I put Velcro on this one. And I'm telling you, gluing these ends were not easy, especially when you get to the one end, the last end. Just easy. I have this gold ribbon that's, I don't know what fabric that is. It's not fabric. Anyway. So, and we'll just dump it all out. Okay, this one I did quite a bit. Oh, yeah. So here is the little tiny journal. It basically, they're all the same thing. I try to do kind of what I did for one, do for the other. I was semi able to assemble in it. Again, JaneyB paper starts out with Oh Holy Night. And then we have some of my, I think this is you put the ink, you know, and spray it with water, and then I think that's what that one is. Although I'm going to try, I think it's Natalie at NB Cards. I want to try her smusher technique, and I have one somewhere. Anyway, so that Luminous Art, I think it is. This is not JaneyB. This is Junk with Steph. It's part of her freebies kit, and I just think he's so stinking cute. So, this wasn't thinking. It says Happy Holidays, but I put it on the back. There's that one. I put a little Christmas tree, die cut Christmas tree that I have, and I forgot. Oh man, such a dippy. On the back of it is a cow round from DigitalFit, I'm pretty sure. Another stamp. I have the Memento little drops, but you know, ink, and that's their planetary. So here's Santa on the back, and another Grinch, and I have no idea what I got on there, and I don't remember which one I did him in. I think I did it in red. So there's the other end of the cow with the other. Okay, it does. So here's the other end of the tree, and then there's Santa, the other part of the die, and he's putting a star on top of it. It's like, I can't believe I got that wrong. I worked really hard to make sure I did it all right. And you get to see the back half of the brown part. And here's what was an envelope. This whole thing was an envelope, and I made it a page. Yeah. So Happy Holidays, which is kind of wasted that I did that. But and here's another pull-out page. And another December 25th, Luminaire. And the back of this is, yeah, Rudolph. That's a journaling card. Shrunk down, boom, boom. So there's that, and a little silver. I cannot do different colors. I can't do a gold and a silver, or you know, a bronze or whatever. I cannot do them. I cannot do it. I've tried. Will not happen. So here's one of the tags. And again, with my blackberry stained paper, and put believe. And here is the little pocketsy that I made. And this is Junk with Steph, a bunch of little gingerbread men. And I just backed it with more of my green colored food coloring. And then here's little Rudolph again. I made him a little tag, and this one is the blackberry. And then, of course, it's not Christmas without, you'll shoot your eye out, dude. You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. Anyway, sorry. You know, Christmas tradition. And green and red on the back. And this is Junk with Steph. Not Junk with Steph. This is JaneyB Journals. This one is JaneyB Journals. And what I did is last year I had printed off several in the clear full sticky sheets, like the labels, only it was clear and it was a sheet long and not labels. Anyway, so I just made a little tag out of that and put it back. You will shoot your eye out. I'll put him up there. And these are pretty tight. These are only, by the way, about 3 by 5. So, you know, little tiny ones. And then on the back, this one actually has a secret. It's a secret. So here's the front or the back. And here is an envelope, which I stuffed this into. Downloaded a bunch of free coloring books last year. Another one of JaneyB's pages that I made into a belly band. And there's the secret. Velcro. Because guess what, ladies and gents? On the inside, I made just another tag. I just wrapped this around it. And I will have to look up who these journaling pages, these winter journaling pages are from. Because I can't remember. I know, I'm bad. So there's that. All right, so that's all that is in this one. Here's the another Christmas one. You know, silver and gold. Every time I do Christmas and I run across something silver and gold, well, it doesn't even have to be Christmas. I always, always, always start singing that song. There, come on, in. Come on. So these are just, I don't know, I got the idea after I finished one of those blessed pies. And I was like, you know what? I was about to throw it away. I actually put one in the recycle. And the next one I looked at it and went, oh, I had this idea. So these are all winter pages. I will figure out who this person is because I can't remember. So I backed BeracaInk. BeracaInk. The knitting, this that you can kind of see, is hers too. It's her winter sweater, I think it is, and this is her winter wonderland. And of course, I had to put, I printed out one of hers in vellum, and I had to put it over the edges where it bent, the box bent. And I just tried to do different things with it. So inside, it's hard to see, but here's the more of this sweatery. I can see it when I look down in it, but you guys can't. So anyway, so here is another one. I'm not happy with this because I didn't think that when I was sewing it that it was going to go across the cow round. And this is a Highland cow, so ergo it is winter, not Christmas. This whole thing is winter themed, not Christmas technically. And then I used one of my stencils of circles for snowballs. Here's another one of those papers. It's not that one, and it's not that one. It's different. More of my blackberry papers. So again, all three of them have two of the Luminous Art on it. They all have my paper in it. Two of them have this book page that I or somebody put gold metallic paint on. Probably was me. If it's metallic or sparkly, it was me. And then some stamping. And I actually had to take something out of here because I accidentally used that December 25th and Christmas. And luckily it was on the same one, and it was a little one. And I had to tear it out because I was like, no, this is specifically for winter and or non-Christian holiday. So, winter wishes. This is a die cut. I put it on, I don't know, metallic paper, shimmery. And here's this, and you cannot hardly see, but oh, I can see it when I look like this. There is a, there you go. The other side. And this is actually the one that, this is what this is for. No, it's this one. Duh, wasn't there yet. This journaling page I had to put over where one of the stamps was, the Christmas one, I think. So it has a little handle here, and pull it out. There we go. It's oh, and I did it upside down. It says "Let it snow." Yeah, it happens. And like, this is really ugly, the way I sewed it. So anyway, so there's that, and here is a tag that you can open up. These come off. These two, this one I just did. I had some watercolor, of course metallic watercolor, that I just did on watercolor paper so I could use it for stuff like this. How that turned out. This is a, obviously, if not, it's obvious, it's a embossing folder, and this is a snow one that I just got. And yeah, these are still the Winter Wonderland BeracaInk, and this is just paper, you know, cardstock that I, with my new embossing folder that is Snowfall. And these cute little creatures that you're seeing everywhere, cute, are from Fuzzle Boutique. I always have a hard time saying that one. And then I just made an envelope, And the reason it has this in there, which is kind of obvious, is I accidentally folded it too wide. Anyway, so that's them. Actually, I could fit these in here if I really, really wanted to. Why, yes. Yes, I can. This is some really cool fabric that I have. And I don't know where I got it from. I can almost guarantee you it was from Ren. Shot well over it. Ren's Journals, I think, is her channel name now. You know, us people and changing our names. Well, I'm not muddle with it. Futz with it. I don't know. I don't know why I'm tired. Okay, so I do have on this. Come on. So if I didn't show, I put 3 snowflakes. So this would be a cute one for, I mean, just a winter journal, obviously, or if someone doesn't celebrate Christmas. Oh, so I hope you enjoy this. Yeah, these are stamps, and I put them on vellum and then used alcohol markers on them, alcohol ink markers. So yeah, there we have it. So I really hope you like these little things, little journals. Oh, excuse me, and are inspired to make your own, you know, out of packaging. Which, if you don't do it, if you have any kind of sugar addiction, for the love of God and all that is holy, do not do it. So that's all I got to say. Feed them to your grandkids. So bad. I'm not going to eat it because it's bad for me, but let's feed it to the kids. Sorry. Oh, sometimes I just make myself laugh. Anyway, so I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Even though I'm like sporadic. Anyway, peace out.